Hello, wonderful attendees. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is revolutionizing tomorrow, innovation in physical sciences and chemical engineering. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Rohan Kumar, moderator, assistant professor, School of Chemical Engineering and Physical Sciences, Lovely Professional University. Dr. Kumar earned his PhD from IIT Roorkee in 2014 and has over 8 years of teaching and research experience. He has published 32 research papers also. So now I would like to introduce our alumni also in this webinar, Mr. Vikas Mishra, manager, Alok Industries. He handles all the operations activities at Alok. He is also pursuing online MBA from Lovely Professional University. So now I would like to introduce Ms. Sonal Tripathi, graduate engineering trainee, Nectar Life Sciences Limited, with a focus on project planning and execution in chemical engineering also. So now I would like to introduce Ms. Megha Rajesh, BTech Chemical Engineering, third year student. She has a keen interest in the management field of chemical engineering. Her aim is to be the head of chemical company. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, assistant professor in the field of mechanical engineering. With over 20 years of teaching experience, his vast knowledge and expertise will surely pave the path for attendees, offering valuable information on a wide range of research and opportunities. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions. You can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. And now I hand over the thanks to Dr. Rohan Kumar, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from him. Over to you, Dr. Rohan Kumar.
Thank you, ma'am, for a nice introduction. So good afternoon, Vikas, Sonal, and Megha. Good afternoon. Good to see you guys.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So Vikas.
Yes, sir.
How is going at your place?
So I'm doing good.
Doing good.
Yeah.
So, well, Vikas, how did the chemical engineering department prepare you for challenges that you face in your current role? Can you explain to the audience?
Sir, actually, I feel that the chemical engineering is a type of discipline which influence all the technologies. But in broad term, if you talk about it, takes from starting from the beginning of the experimentation in the laboratory to scale up in the large production. Taking my personal experience, I am working in chemical industry, and my work is to create of a new polymeric material, but to investigate and create it in a well manner. So it's acquire all the knowledge which I have learned in my curriculum during the chemical engineering. So, and this all the knowledge which I gain in my curriculum help me to solve the complexity problem which I occur in my industries.
So you are into making polymeric material?
Yes, sir. We make the polymeric products, different type of products. It can be additives and all those types of things. But the base is the polymeric product.
So can you tell us that what are the polymer related courses that you have been introduced in chemical engineering department?
Sir, in elective, in elective, we have taken the polymer subjects like the polymerization of the polymerization strength of polymer, and those were the 3-4 electives which we have taken in third and fourth year.
So that has helped you a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We run
So
a
the knowledge which we gain over there is exactly same as we are doing in this industries. All those process of extrusion and all those things we are seeing that's exactly which we are performing here.
Great. So can you describe any specific courses or professors that had a significant impact on your professional development? Courses or
Sir, actually there are so many subjects. If we talk about, we have learned thermodynamics, then CRE, so many subjects, and that all, like if in CRE also in plant design, what we learned that to scale up and to perform anything in the laboratory and then to scale up in the large production. So what we are doing exactly, we are doing the same. Like we first perform any product in our lab at the laboratory, and we first make the product, and then we scale up in the large scale in our manufacturing industry. So that helped me a lot.
Okay, great. So what was the most challenging project you worked on as a student, and how did it help you?
Sir, if I talk about in the fourth year, I have done intern in this Aluk industry only, and my project was purely based on this manufacturing industry only. Then my project was to learn the polymeric material and the master batches produced through various type of polymer like engineering plastics and LDP, LLDP. So it was purely like in 1 year of my intern, I have learned the real experience of the industry. So, and it was part of my curriculum. So in my curriculum only, I have get the real experience of uh, the real world.
Good, good, good. Good. So Sonal, over to you, Sonal. So we will be
Yes, sir.
discussing few things with Vikas, then Sonal, then Meghas, and so it will run in cycle, okay, so that we can have a proper conversation. So Sonal, what specific elements of chemical engineering program have sparked your interest in the most?
So the combination of my theoretical knowledge with the practical laboratory labs, like sir said, we used to have a like exciting laboratory experiments, such as my favorite lab was mass transfer lab. So these were the laboratory practical assignments or experiments that has sparked the interest in chemical engineering.
Oh, great. So you enjoyed your time here in laboratory?
Yeah, my favorite part was laboratory experiments. Like my favorite class was lab class. Like
Favorite class
apart
was
from
lab
the
class?
theoretical class. Yeah.
Okay. So like there are so we have a like 4 or 5 very state-of-the-art laboratories. So which one you like the most?
Mass transfer lab or chemical reaction engineering lab. Mass transfer was my
Okay.
favorite lab.
Mass transfer.
We used to have various challenges in that lab only.
Also, you tell Sonal that how have your courses within the chemical engineering department influence your enthusiasm in this field?
Can you please repeat?
Yeah, like some of the courses that has gone you have gone through, how it has
Okay.
influenced your enthusiasm for engineering.
Okay. So I would say like my interest, like I had chosen the chemical engineering because I was interested in the research part. So the favorite part was like having term paper as a part of the CA. Like it would introduce, like I guess in our batch only, term paper. We used to get term paper as a part of CA, and that has enhanced my research skill. Research skill. Like I had a keen interest in going in research area, and that term like in the course, in academic course, including term paper, was very much beneficial. I got the exposure to, like I got some skills like research skills and all, so it has widened my interest as well. So I would say the including term paper was
So like term paper is a part of continuous assessment of a particular course. So can
eh,
you name some
eh,
course, and there was a one term paper or two term papers of that course which has ignited your
okay.
research? Yeah.
Okay, transport phenomena, like we used to have a subject like transport phenomena. It was very difficult though, but including term paper in that subject has helped a lot. Like apart from, like we used to have something different apart from the syllabus and the syllabi, we used to get something different of it out of it.
Great, great, Sonal. So you have picked all these, difficult courses that you are seeing, transport phenomenon, mass transfer, and all these were made easy to you through our lab exercises and then the classroom discussions?
Yeah.
Great. I would like to also ask one question.
Mhm.
That can you describe a moment when you realized chemical engineering was the right path for you?
Okay. Although I never regret of taking chemical engineering as my career, but when I was in Baba Atomic Research Center, I realized that it was a great choice though. I went there for internship and that part was very great. Like when I went there in chemical engineering division, when I saw autoclave for the first time, when I saw the nuclear plant for the first time, I was very much excited and I was like, yeah, I made a great choice because
Okay, so you did your
chemical
internship from BAC.
yeah, Baba Atomic Research Center,
Professor
yeah.
has provided you this opportunity to have internship in the prestigious institution like.
Yeah, I went during the ongoing semester. Like it was not a part like proper internship, like not in fourth year. I went in the in between of third year.
Great,
So I got the I was allowed. I took the duty leaves as well. I was allowed.
great, Sonal. So Mega, how your connection is doing? My voice audible to you, Mega?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
So Mega,
Yes, sir.
what inspired you to choose chemical engineering as your field of study?
Sir, actually, I loved chemistry a lot. So I thought chemical engineering would consist a lot of chemistry, but that was my wrong concept. And then I got to know that chemical engineering consists of more physics and maths rather than chemistry. And right now, I love it.
Okay, great. So from chemistry, you picked up this chemical engineering.
Yes, sir.
And so then how has your initial motivation evolved throughout your time in chemical engineering department? Like initial motivation, how it has evolved? Like from chemistry to chemical engineering and then further evolution to become a proper chemical engineer. And then already you spent 2 years almost. So can you tell me
Yes, sir.
like how your
So by
motivation
studying
evolved?
subjects such as like heat transfer, fluid mechanics, I gradually developed a great interest. I loved subjects such as heat transfer and mass transfer. So by studying them, my mind actually went into the field of chemical engineering rather than chemistry. So then I chose that this is the field for me.
How do you feel the department has met or exceeded your initial expectations?
Sir, I think the department has a great number of staffs. Like whenever I approach them regarding any doubt, they all clear my doubt enthusiastically, and they also interact with us in a great manner. So whenever we feel like we have a problem, we can go up to them and they will provide us their answers.
So has it exceeded your initial expectation or met the
Yes, sir.
expectation?
Sir, actually, if I'm speaking, it exceeded my expectations. Since I'm coming from Kerala, I never thought that I would find good interacting staffs here. But when came here, I got to know that there are many staffs here who are interacting and want the best for us.
Good, good. Good to know, Mega.
Thank you, sir.
To know that we have exceeded your expectation. Great. So over to you, because
Yes, sir.
so at this juncture, I would also ask you questions like how did teamwork during your studies prepare you for collaborative projects in this industry? Does it help? Teamwork?
Uh, Teamwork, yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Actually, right now, also in our curriculum, also we get the project in team. During our curriculum in mass transfer and in thermodynamics, also we get the project in teams. So we were like, if we have a single opinion on some subjects and we have a multiple opinions, so the multiple opinion is always considered as the best, because uh, through 3-4 minds we come to the perfect conclusion that what the really concept is. So
That
I
was the
feel that
teamwork kind of opportunity that you have got.
right now also, sir, I'm managing whole the operation department here. So this team building and team leading really helped me, because here there we have only few students like 60s, but here we are in 500 and 600, and we have to manage all the employees here.
True, true.
So if that quality really help us, because if we cannot work in a team, here we have different department, and different departments can be considered as a team. If like if someone is only working in production, if they are not like correlating with the quality or the new product development or a dispatch, we have so many departments here. So consolidate, if we have to make any polymeric product, we have to consult all the departments, and we have to work as a team to finalize any product. So that's helped me
And
here.
that team,
Building, yes, that team
that,
building helped me
yeah.
here.
So that team spirit that you learned from the lovely professional university's chemical engineering department.
That helped me, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. Because this type of, when you guys pass out from here or for Mega or for Sonal, the very important thing you learn in the classroom is to become a team member. Because ultimately, when you are in industry or any such position, you have to lead a team or part of a team, and that basically you learn. You know,
And so our MD always says one thing, that a once excellent is never considered a success. Like a team excellence can be considered as a success, because if anyone is singly intelligent, they cannot lead a company, or they cannot lead company to a success. But if a team is doing good, they will definitely lead the company to a success.
great, great. So, because
So he always, yes, sir.
is there any specific lab experiment or research project that has a lasting impact on your career? Like we have provided a very nice lab opportunity for our student. Any lab experiment?
Uh, uh, yes, sir. Actually, I consider the lab of the lab of mass transfer, thermodynamics, and chemical reaction engineering. Chemical reaction engineering really helped, because there we get an idea of the different type of reactors and all those things. And there we gathered the knowledge of, and we have little bit idea that how it really work in industry. And when we come to industry, we have a little bit basic knowledge, because if in industry we have a basic knowledge, then we can further learn and we can perform well. But if we don't have any basic knowledge, then we have to learn from a beginning. So the lab experiments which we have performed in different uh,
So you are
in
saying
different
chemical reaction engineering lab experiments along with the mass transfer lab experiments has the lasting
yes,
impact on your overall.
yes.
Oh, great, great. So good, because we'll come to you again. Sonal, can you share an academic project that significantly impacted your understanding of chemical engineering?
Yes, sir. When I was in second year, we were having a like we participated um in a startup program, and there we were five students, and we participated in the like utilization of solar energy in a reactor for heating reactor. So that was my first project in the chemical engineering, like in the BTech. It was my first project, and it has influenced a lot. We had a lot of learnings and outcomes. Like
It was in
it
second year.
didn't succeed, but still, yeah.
Oh, great.
Sorry.
So it was second year.
So we had like multiple learning out of it, and we knew the limitations as well, like whether it will work or not. So we got the conclusion. So this was a project that has influenced my interest. Like it was
Oh.
a great project. Yeah.
I would also like to ask Sonal that
Mhm.
that has participating in extracurricular activities within the department enhanced your learning experience?
Extra curricular activities such as participating in One India program. was
Yeah.
one of the memorable event of my LPU journey. So One India program, like by that, by involving myself in that One India program, I have learned the teamwork. Like apart from my academic, I have learned something else, and it was my first time to participate in such a big event. So I have learned the collaboration, teamwork from there only.
So do you recognize that participating in such extracurricular activity is an pivotal point for students' journey to achieve excellence?
Yes, sir.
Great. Can you describe a memorable lab experiment or research project that shaped your professional aspirations? Particular one?
Yeah, when I was in fifth semester, I guess, we were having mass transfer lab, and one of the lab experiment was related to distillation column, and it
Mhm.
was the toughest, I guess, for our batchmate, because we were not getting the actual reading, and it was not working like as we suggested. Like we were expected something else, but we got other results. So this was the toughest project for us, like the toughest experiment. But it was very enjoyable because at the end, after 2 or 3 days of doing it, we got the result and the actual reading. So it was very, the inspirational for us because ultimately we got the results.
Yeah, so it
So
has shaped your aspirations. Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So
Yeah, now I see in
iterative
solvent recovery
process,
plant,
when
whenever
you
I
want
see
to get the
distillation
result,
column,
you wait for it, and ultimately you get that proper result. So definitely it inspires the confidence, isn't it?
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. So we'll come to you, Sonal. Megha, I hope I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah. So, Megha, can you tell me how did you overcome challenges in a difficult project, and what did you learn from that experience?
Sir, which project?
Overcome challenges in a difficult project. You might have gone through variety of project that we give opportunity to our student to carry out during the
Yes,
during
sir.
the running.
Understood.
You know,
Yes, sir.
you can share
So,
your challenge that in very first year that you have gone through one of the experiential project.
yes, sir, I remember. So,
No?
first of all, we were asked to take any field of the chemical engineering which had resemblance to, and me and my friend was there. We took perfume manufacturing. So, the major challenge we faced while doing a like project on that thing was we didn't know how to manufacture perfume, what the raw material was, and how are the reactors and how it is manufactured. So we went into a deep study regarding that. Like we sat for days and days and figuring out which instruments to use and how it is made and what are the raw materials. And it was a literally completely hectic schedule for us that week. And then we understood the methods and raw materials and processes involved in perfume making. And at last, we submitted the PPT. And when we explained to you, like, what are the processes involved and raw materials,
Yeah.
we had a release. So I think that was the most difficult project for us. But by submitting it at the end, we also get a feeling of gratitude.
I was only supervising you for that project. No?
Yes, sir, you are the only one.
So, do you relate your classroom learning to the hands-on experiences provided by the department?
Mm, such as you mean if we can apply them on the practical world?
Yeah, your classroom learning to the
Yes,
hands-on
sir.
experiences provided by like, whatever that is being taught to you CRE in the class and that you do in the lab. So, can you relate? And there are many
Yes,
such
sir. So
courses
whenever
where you have a theory in the class and the practical in the lab. So, are you able to relate them?
Yes, sir. So whenever CRE class, actually, sir used to show us the reactors, their workings, and how they are reacting. And he will also draw us diagrams and figures to explain us the simple concepts. And in also our heat transfer, mass transfer classes, sir or ma'am used to explain the concepts with using diagrams and videos. So I think that was a hands-on experience in our class. And when they used to explain things in such a way, we got to know it very fast. So it was a good experience.
Oh, great, great. So you are able to relate the theory with the experiment and then the physical significance and the meaning, everything?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right now, I'm working in a plant doing my internship. So when I went there, I found many instruments and the reactors and unit operations, which I found similar to the ones I learned in my class. So it was a great overall hands-on experience for me, and I learned many things.
Great, great. So, Mega, great that you are able to, grasp and relate the things, classroom things to the practicals. So I come to you because I hope that you are holding your own because
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
have,
sir.
yeah, uh, you are the alumni.
Yes.
So, how have you stayed connected with chemical engineering department since graduation?
Sir, if I talk about myself, if I get any type of complexity in my industry, if any problem, if any at the any point I stuck and I feel that I need someone else guidelines, so I connect with the professors still now also. So I've been connected with so many professors like Prashant sir, then Tomar sir. So I mean being in touch with them. So they really guide me in a well manner to help me all the complexity
Great,
which I faced. So
great.
it helped me a lot, sir.
So I would also like to ask Vikas that in what ways have alumni network or events contributed to your professional growth? Some of the events or alumni network that has contributed to your professional growth?
Yes, sir. Actually, through the alumni network, I be in touch with our seniors also. So if at any point I feel that what I have to do in my life or what sorts of thing we can do to perform well or to get growth in our career, like as in introduction itself, it was introduced that I am pursuing online MBA from Lovely Professional University. So this was like guided by one of my alumni, our
Oh,
seniors. So he guided me if I like am doing good here. So if I pursue MBA, so it adds to my career growth. So that was the reason I'm pursuing online
great,
MBA.
great, great. Uh, so what are your thoughts on overall campus infrastructure, especially regarding its support for engineering students?
Sir, if I talk about LPU infrastructure, we all know that it is one of the largest university
Hmm.
among India. So if I talk about the infrastructure, like everything which a student needs it there in the university. Like if we talk about hospitals, banks, everything, malls, but the thing which I like most in infrastructure is the central library. And the central library, I feel, is the point where the student gets the knowledge. And the student who cannot afford a very costly book of any research, of any technologies, anything. So that help the student to gain a knowledge. So I feel the central library is the bestest part of the university.
I'll ask a last question to you, Vikas. How
Yes.
important do you consider state-of-the-art laboratories and research facilities for the quality of a chemical engineering program?
Uh, so lab facility is the best at the LPU because if we talk about any labs like CRE, thermodynamics, mass transfer, as few students are here also, they have also experienced that in LPU, I have experienced they perform the laboratory in the best manner. Like we are not like in some of the university, it can be that the professor shows the experiments in the slides or they just they could not physically perform the test and they will just show in the slides, but it is the situation is not same in the LPU. We perform the lab the test with our hands. So I found it is the best
You
things.
recognize the state-of-the-art laboratories are the very
Uh,
important for,
Very important.
and that you
Yes.
found in the Department of
Yes.
Chemical Engineering at Lovely Professional University.
Yes.
Great, great, good, good. So to hear you good things about our department. Sonal, I have few questions for you again. That so do you find faculty and staff members of chemical engineering department were accessible to you for guidance and support? Sonal?
Yes, sir. They are, yes, sir. They are approachable. Like now also, whenever I feel like I need help in my career because I'm stuck here, like here in Nectar Life Sciences Limited. So I got various opportunities. So last weekend only I talked to like Asthana sir, like whether should I choose another opportunity or not. So they are very approachable and their guidance have helped me a lot. So yeah, I'm in touch and they're accessible.
Oh, great. So
Yeah.
whenever you are finding difficulties, our department staff members are.
Yeah, they have helped me in decision making, I would say.
So how well do you think the current curriculum of the current chemical engineering department addresses the communication skill?
Yeah,
And
we have English classes also, PV classes were there. So English classes are there for communication enhancement. Apart from this, we used to have frequent webinars and talk with industrial experts. So this has also enhanced the interaction. So this like in last weekend only, we had a talk with some ETP guy, like he was from some industry, and we had a discussion. So it was a very interaction section session. So it is like, yeah, we have like for communication purpose, yeah, it's okay. Like we got apart from English classes, we have some other opportunities as well.
oh, great. So, so I would like to ask one more question to you, Sonal. That in what ways does the curriculum encourages critical thinking in chemical engineering solving problems?
Critical thinking, and in the end, like in the end of fourth year, we are supposed to have some project, like project work, writing thesis or writing research papers, doing some research and getting some research paper done. So it enhances our critical thinking. The first is term paper that I have already told. Like it also enhances our research skill. The second thing, when we get into fourth year, we got some project. We are supposed to complete a project. Then only uh, like we have to do some research and get some output out of it. We have to publish some paper, so it enhances our critical thinking.
Great, great, Sonal. And is it helping you in your industry where you are now?
Yeah, it is helping a lot.
The, because is it helping you the critical thinking and the communication skill, the teamwork that you guys have learned here?
Obviously, sir. As she has already said, that the term paper and the project work which we get in our last semester. So like I have not done any thesis or the projects, but I have taken the real experience. Like I was joined as a GAT in my fourth year only. So I have spent whole 1 year in industry itself. So
Great, great.
and that's really helped because the
Because
PP
what would be
classes.
your message for the mega, the second year chemical engineering student, the aspiring chemical engineer having,
Uh,
yeah,
Actually, the my message is like learn all the subject concept in very understand it very well manner and focused on the softwares. Okay, more focused about the simulation software and CAMCAD and so many softwares are there which is related to the chemical engineering, and we have a bright future in the software itself. So as a chemical engineering also we have to focus about more about the concept and the software.
mega. How did you think experiential learning prepares students for the realities of the chemical industry? Because you have gone through this course, mega.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I told you, recently I did a project on perfume manufacturing.
Yeah, yeah.
So by doing that project, I got to know what are the processes involved and raw materials. So I got to know a little about what I learned. So it's like a far more greater approach when we are when we are already studying chemical engineering and we are concentrating on other things outside chemical engineering, which are related to chemical engineering. So I think it's a great opportunity for students to learn more about their options after doing chemical engineering.
Great. So do you have exposure to gamification?
So gamification means
Okay. Okay, Megha. So well, we have this gamification approach also at Lovely Professional University. Well, now, so this is a very recent phenomenon that we are going through, and almost each part of the entity of the system is now part, including students, faculty members, and all higher hierarchy also. Like gamification meaning, well, you will get to know, because that is another tool that has been adopted to enhance the overall, you know, the growth of a student in terms of their learning.
okay, sir.
So, well, we have a very nice session with Mega, Sonal, and Vikas, the three, different generations, in very short span, different generation, meaning one is in second year, one is already passed out or about to pass out, and then we have one alumni, Vikas. Uh, all have explained their experience, ongoing experience, and already that they had, Vikas has the experience in the chemical engineering. So good to see that you all have a very nice view of our department, and we are also sincerely pursuing that every student who are, joining our department, university, they should learn. They should have a proper learning that not only include the knowledge of the subject, but also the teamwork, the critical thinking, the ethical values, and so that they have the multi-dimensional growth in the future. So with that, I would like to thank Vikas, Sonal, and Mega for participating in this nice session. Thank you very much, Vikas,
Thank you, sir.
Sonal, and
Thank
Mega.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so.
Thank you so very much to everyone. So now I would request to the admission nominee, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, to be on the screen. Over to you, Dr. Lavleen.
Thank you very much, ma'am, and very good evening, all.
Great.
And very nice session, Dr. Rohan, sir. So I'm going to discuss over here regarding the chemical engineering perspective over here. I'm going to share a small PPT. Just give me a second. I hope screen is visible.
Yes, the screen is visible.
Yeah.
You can continue.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So, very first, I'm going to start from the approvals and accreditations in our university. First, we have a NAC accreditation, and LPU received the highest NAC grade, A++ with a score of 3.68 on on 4-point scale, and this is the highest score in first cycle of accreditation among all the government and private universities. And NAC assessment relies on following 7 criteria. If I talk over here, that is curricular aspect, then teaching, learning and evaluation, research, evaluation and extension, infrastructure, learning resources, and then fifth is student support and progression, governance, leadership and management, and then last is institutional value and best practices. So these are the 7 criteria on which accreditation is basically rely on. Then we have NIF ranking, and if I talk about for the engineering institutes all over India, we have 50th NIF rank. And regarding other NIF rankings, if I talk about, then in architecture we have 16th rank, in law we have 16th rank, in pharmacy we have 17th, in agriculture we have 27, in management 32 NIF ranking we have, in research 42nd NF ranking, and in the engineering we have 50th NF ranking from all over government and private universities. And if I talk about world universities ranking as per Times Higher Education World University Ranking 2024, we have 25th rank amongst all top universities of India. And then if I go with this research quality, then we have 9th rank. And if I go with the physical science subject, then we have second this World University ranking um, among top universities of India. And if I talk about the QS ranking, then 18th rank we have in India. And especially if I talk about the subject, that is chemistry, we have. And regarding the MBA, we also have accredited programs like MBA and other BTech programs. We have accreditation, that is NBA accredited programs. Another accreditation we have, that is the ACBSP, that is accreditation. That is basically Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs. And this accreditation is being governed by from USA. And this is specialized accreditation association for business education, supporting, celebrating, and rewarding teaching excellence. And this ACBSP accreditation is basically, you can say, given to management subjects, management programs. And other approvals we have, like UGC approval we have, and other, we can say, distance education programs also we have UGC approved programs. And regarding the NCTE approval, this approval is basically required for education programs like B.Ed program, integrated B.Ed program, M.Ed program. So we have this approval also, NCTE approval we have. And regarding other approvals like PCI, Pharmacy Council of India, that is required for pharmacy programs. Council of Architecture, this required for the like B Architecture program. Bar Council of India for law programs, integrated law programs. All India Council for Technical Education for distance programs or online programs. Institute of Town Planners, this is for the planning programs. And then Indian Association of Physiotherapists for the physiotherapy programs. And Punjab State Council for Agricultural Education, this is for the agriculture related programs. Memberships, we have Association of Indian Universities, we have International Association of Universities, and Institute of International Education. These memberships we have. And if I talk about the placement and achievements of our students, then I talk about the Yashir M, BTech CSC class 2018 student got the 3 crore rupees package per year from the global MNC companies working in Germany. And other students got the excellent package from various companies. And if I talk about more than 700 plus LPU students selected at the package of 10 lakh to 62.72 lakh rupees per annum package. And a few renowned companies I got to discuss over here, like Palo Alto and Google, Amazon, Moto, RQ. These are the renowned companies. And if I talk about specifically physical sciences program, then our student Ansh Sharma, student from LPU BTech Chemical Engineering, has successfully generated a whopping of rupees 100 crore revenue for his startup Dex Logistic in just 3 years. Then we have BSc Chemistry student qualifies IIT JAM with the top rank, All India rank 10. And this IIT JAM paper is generally conducted for various PG programs in IITs. Like there are 300 seats across 89 PG programs at 21 IITs. Muhammad Kaswat ran, got very, you say, excellent rank from IIT JAM. Then we have Devanarayan Rajiv Kumar, School of Chemical Engineering and Physical Sciences at LPU, has been offered 25 lakh rupees plus scholarship to pursue master's study in Finland. Then we have in our student Manvi Gupta, student of chemistry, has successfully qualified PCS exam with 76 rank and now deputed as a deputy superintendent of police. And Tishpo Dhaka alumni from physics department. He's a founder, CEO, and CTO at Dhaka Space Technologies, Malvinian space-based technology startup company, newly founded and registered in August 2022. And another student, Sishodhya Siddhanath, alumni of physics, was selected for 2 years with scholarship of 22,416 euros for the excellence track program in physics at Johannesburg Gutenberg University, Germany. Another student, Devan Narayan, selected for master's program in theoretical physics in University of Turku, Finland, with scholarship 100% fee waiver. You can say 500 euro grant. And our another student, Amal Chandar, a BTech chemical engineering student, achieving an incredible score in the GATE exam and scoring all India rank 266. Another student like Mr. Akash got a position of scholarship holder for a project Quantum Systems of Informatics group in Polish Academy, Poland. Mr. Shubham Agarwal selected for full scholarship for doing PhD at Charles University, Kazakh. And Ayush Arya, student BSc honor physics, selected for 10-week, you can say, search training or fellowship in Sweden for the project work. And along with this, we have, we can say, from in the Olympic Games, our 13 students represent in Tokyo Olympic Games, and out of 13, 12 students got the medals, 1 bronze, 1 silver, 2 bronze medals. Then if I talk about another, you can say, historic moment, like we have LPU for winning historic National Sports Award, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad Sports Trophy. We call it as a Makkah Trophy game sometime. And our team got first runner-up. And it's the first ever private university to clinch the title since its inception, 1956. And then if I going to discuss how you are going to check our website, and just give me a second. Yeah. So if you want to explore more on our website, then very first is you just go to the website lpu.in, and over there we have like about admissions, academics, campus life, placement, research, so many tabs you can see over here. Like if you check over here about, then all the rankings I have discussed over here, you can see over here, check over here, like placements, alumni, all the things you can get over here, accreditations, approvals. And when you go to the admissions tab over here, you can see that various scholarship category you can find over here. Study grant, which we give to the various students who are going to qualify LPS with the very, you can say, top ranks. And then residential facilities we have, transport facilities, and how a student after getting admission in LPU is going to check when and where he has to report. That from this tab he is going to check. And like this, if you want to explore for suppose chemical engineering, you want to know what is the eligibility criteria, what is the program fee, what are the various scholarships are being given to the student, then go over here after 12th and then go to the regular programs. Just click over here, and then there is a you can say website will open where you apply the filter. Like over here, the qualification filter I use 12th class, and then in the discipline I use engineering, and under the engineering I go to the chemical engineering. Then over here you can see we have BTech chemical engineering. You just click over here, and then you can scroll down and you can get to know all the information, like what is the eligibility criteria. I just tell you the eligibility criteria for the BTech chemical engineering in our university. It is that candidate should have passed 12th class with aggregate 60% marks, and should have studied English, physics, and English, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So these 4 subjects should have studied with the minimum 60% aggregate marks in 12th. And then in the BTech programs, we have another national level test we are conducting, that is called LPNest. Either candidate should have qualified LPNest exam or qualified CUET exam, or if you already qualified JEE main exam, then we can consider direct admission for these programs. So for this you can say LPNest exam, the student has or candidate has a choice. Either he can give the this exam from home, or he can give this test from the test center mode. If he doesn't have the you can say infrastructure available at his home, like a laptop, mobile phone, smartphone, good internet connection. So these are the basic necessities for the LPS exam if he want to give at home. Then further, you can see the various subject is a student is going to study in the this BTech chemical engineering. Like over here, it has been given like first year, autumn term, spring term, that is the first semester. This is the second semester. In the first semester, subjects are being mentioned over here. Like second semester, what subject student is going to study is being mentioned over here. Likewise, second year subject you can check over here. Third year and final year subject you can check over here. Furthermore, we have electives offered in the curriculum, like engineering minors. We have language electives, pathway electives, open minors, training electives. In the engineering minor, BTech chemical engineering, the specialization, if anyone wants to go to the computational process engineering, then he can choose this basket. If we want to go to the engineering, then choose this engineering basket, and under the engineering basket, he is going to study these subjects. So as per the interest of viewers, then you can choose this specialization subjects. Furthermore, as Dr. Rohan sir said, the gamification we have adapt over here. Like if same way you can see open minors over here. Like if so this way you are going to create a more interesting curriculum over here. That's the open minor theory concept we develop in LPU. Suppose you have a hobby for the 3D printing, then you can choose along with your BTech chemical engineering, you can go for the 3D printing you are going to study. You do the practical, and that you give the exam on 3D printing. Like if you want to go to the you are interested to study the history subject, then it's up to you. Geography, that this is basically the open minor subject we are offering in LPU. Then for the pathway electives, it depends upon what pathway you are going to choose. Like if you are interested for the corporate job, if you are interested for the government job, if you're interested for the highest, accordingly the subject is being you can say put into the curriculum. Like if in the corporate jobs, so these are the subjects you are going to study. In the government jobs, these are the subjects you are going to study. And for the higher studies perspective, so these are the subjects student is going to study. Furthermore, depend here fees I'm going to discuss about this thing is that in fee in LPU depends upon the caliber of the student, like how good you are in your 12th class exam, how would you in the LPU next exam, how and or national level exam. Like if you got 95% or more in 12th class, then you definitely get the highest scholarship benefit in LPU, then that is 45% scholarship benefit. And with 45% scholarship benefit, applicable program fees will be 77,000 rupees per semester. And similar way, if you got this JEE mains percentile equal to or more than 95 percentile, or you got LP Nest cut off one category, then either you got this 45% scholarship benefit. Similar way, there is another scholarship bracket we have, that is 40% scholarship bracket, and with this bracket the applicable program fees will become 84,000 rupees per semester. And similar way, third bracket we have, that is 35% scholarship 35% scholarship benefit, and with this 35% the applicable program fees will become 91,000 rupees per semester. If I talk about without scholarship fee in LPU, it will be 1,40,000 rupees per semester. And these scholarship benefits we give up to this you can say 30th June only. After 30th June, our scholarship might be revised. So it's better to book your seat first and then you appear for LPNS later on. And as I am going to give you these are the important dates you can check over here. That last date of admission, with this last date means with this scholarship benefits. It doesn't mean that this is the last date. After that, we are not going to. You can say you cannot book your seat further. You can book your seat further, but the scholarship might be reduced. Then the last date for this you can say phase of admission, it will be a 30th June, and the for the LPNS exam, you can book the exam from home or for home or for test center based. It's up to you. Further instructions we have mentioned over here. You can check the instructions. What type of requirements for this LPNS exam at home. Then for this, you can see how to apply LPNS exam, for how to apply for how you book the seat in for BTech Chemical Engineering or other program. So the process we mentioned over here, very simplified process we mentioned over here. You need to just click over here, apply now, and then our admission page will open up. That is admission.lpu.in, and over here you can see first you have to register over here with your name, your email ID, with your mobile number, and then whatever mobile number you put over here, it is going to be verified later with the OTP. Then you have to mention state, city, gender, qualification, what discipline you are interested. Like if I going to click over here 12, and then I have to suppose select the engineering over here. That accordingly this BTech Chemical Engineering dashboard or application form will open later on. Then you click over here and then register. After registering, you need to just click over here login, and the login is, you can do the login with your email ID, whatever the registered email ID you have, registered mobile phone or registered application number, and whatever the password you select, then you put the password over here. If you forget your password, no issue, just log in via OTP also option we provide over here. Click over here and you put the registered mobile number or registered email ID, and then you get the OTP on your mobile number and put over here and then submit. After that, our dashboard LPU dashboard will open up, and over there your application will be there. LPNS BTech 2024 application will be there, and then take admission and continue the LPNS button will be there. So this way you can see. Furthermore, if I talk about you can say this about the School of Chemical Engineering and Physical Sciences, you can check the page over here. Yeah, this Chemical Engineering and Physical Science, you just click over here, and all the information regarding the chemical school, Chemical and Physical Sciences school, you get over here. Just give me a second. Yeah, this way. Over here you can see the Chemical Engineering and Physical Sciences school, with the vision, with the mission, with the rankings, all the things over here. And what the you can say how many students we have, national level, international level students we have, 200 students we have. Just give me a second. So over here, more than 4,000 national students we have in the school, from 25 states, 200 plus international students we have from 20 plus foreign countries. And if I talk about more, what are the various programs we are offering from the School of Chemical and Physical Sciences, then you can check it out the details. After 12th, we have BTech Mathematics and Computer. This is a very, you can say, a unique program we have started this year. With the combination of mathematics and computer. And then we have BTech Chemical Engineering, BSc Chemistry, BSc Physics, and then we have honors program also after 12th in the UG section. And if I go with the after graduation, then we have the PG level programs. We have statistics and data analytics, MSc Chemistry, Physics, and after PG we have PhD programs also in our university, like PhD Chemistry, Mathematics, Chemical Engineering, Physics we have. And after diploma, if anyone has done diploma and interested to pursue BTech lateral entry in chemical engineering, then also this program we are offering. Furthermore, industry types you can see, and then what are the discipline research statistics you can see, what are the publication count, 1600 plus publication counts we have, 60 plus patent filed already, 50 plus seminar and workshops, and then 50 plus collaborative researches. And furthermore, regarding our already students placed, you can details see over here. and with the highest salary package 17.56 lakh rupees per annum, with the average salary package average 8.9 lakh rupees per annum, and 1 lakh you can say highest internship stipend offered per month our students already got. That is 50 plus recruiters in this school we have. And if you want to check what are the various events already been conducted and achievements by our students, you can see, check over here. And these are the alumni which I have already been discussed with you. And the infrastructure over here, you can see material synthesis lab, we have sophisticated instrument lab, we have research lab, we have, and you can check the senior faculty members over here. What are the research area? What are the total teaching experience they have? So all the things, just click over here, view more, and you get all the relevant details for the particular faculty. You can check over here. So this is, I think, all about for the BTech Chemical Engineering. In case any doubt, you can ask. So thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi. And once again, thanks to our experts. Can you please stop sharing your screen, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi?
Yeah, just give me a second.
So,
Yeah.
as we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.